The next question is, do you know the origins of caste? Do you know that caste does not exist in Hinduism? Caste is a Portuguese word for class. In Hinduism, we have Jati, Kula, Varna, Gotra. Now let us quickly understand these four concepts. If you don't know these four concepts, you are losing 10 points. Once you understand, you take 10 points. So Jati is your lineage, family tree, right? X chromosome, Y chromosomes are there. Y chromosome is given by the male, not by the female. So, therefore, what is the function of the Y chromosome? Scientists have no clear answer on that. That is why we are a patriarchal or patrilineal or patronymic name based on father. Okay. Now, matrilineal societies are there in Kerala. Some societies in India are also there. Now, so why is it patronymic? Because the father contributes the Y chromosome. That does not mean that the mother is inferior in any way. First of all, get this clear: caste does not exist in Hinduism. What we have is Jati. Jati is lineage. Gotra. When you go to a temple, the priest will ask you, what is your Gotra? The word Gotra's equivalent in English is consanguinity. Consanguinity, which means descent from a common male ancestor. So we trace our descent from a common male ancestor. Every Hindu is a descendant of a rishi. There were some 400 rishis who contributed to the Vedas. Out of which some 40 are women. Hinduism is the only religion which has women prophets. Okay, no other religion. Hinduism also has women, female deities. Islam and Christianity don't have. They try to glorify Mary and all that. That's a different thing. Many denominations in Christianity don't accept Mary. So anyway, that's besides the point now. So Gotra you have understood. Jati is the lineage. So Jati and Gotra are related terms. Lineage, family tree. And it is scientific. If you marry first cousins, it is dangerous. The X chromosomes will get together, recessive genes will get together, and diseases will get manifested. In Birmingham, which is a city in UK, the population of Muslims is very high, and in Muslims they marry between first cousins, and most of the children are born with severe mental retardation, and they are providing lot of samples for the doctors there for their research. So this is a very sad situation. So this is unscientific. So please don't marry within cousins. So Hinduism system is eugenics. EUGENICS. Eugenics means the science of selective breeding to improve the quality of the race. Science of selective breeding to improve the quality of the race. Dysgenics is the opposite. DYSGENICS. Dysgenics means bad genetics. That means, if you cross a stray dog with a rabid dog, you will get some other nonsense. So marriage is not to be taken lightly. So if you marry, Sagotra is not allowed. It is like marrying your own sister. What will happen? Autistic children will be born. All kinds of diseases will get manifested. Misery will be guaranteed. This is the law of misery. People do everything possible to conserve, the law of conservation of misery. The next thing is, we talked about Jati, Kula, family profession. That's very important. Not that I am saying that we should stick only to our family professions. See, genetics you can't deny. Acquired characteristics are also transmitted. That's what science also tells you. So my parents, we are Brahmins. So my forefathers were teachers. So I am eminently suited for teaching, advising, as a counselor. I love reading books. I can spend hours together reading books and lecturing. So I am doing exactly that. So I am suited for that. Eminently means to a large extent. Now, so if you are in a particular kulam, family profession, from childhood when you are observing your parents engaging in a particular profession, you are likely to learn that profession very fast. Okay, you can change. Actually, varna, the Sanskrit word vri, means to choose. It is not tight jacketed. It is not straight jacketed. It is not watertight. You can choose another profession, provided it matches with your genetic traits. Variation is perfectly possible, right? So I can be a teacher. I can be a purohit, I can assist in puja, I can deliver pravachana, I can be a counselor. So there are so many things within the Brahmin genetics that I have. Similarly with others. So that freedom is always there, but it is scientific. So when you have acquired the skill of a profession right from your childhood, a politician's son, for example, he will be seeing politics right from his childhood. So he is more suited to be a politics, but he has to prove himself. That's a different thing. So Jati, Kula, Gotra, and what else? I think we finished all. Jati, Kula, Jati, lineage. Kula is family profession. Gotra is your consanguinity. So these are the things that are there. Where is this caste? So this Lord Risley, this scoundrel, British rascal, who has thrust the word caste on us. Now we are fighting over caste. See, within one person, within myself, I can evoke the Brahmin temperament. Sometimes I may have to evoke the uh, Kshatriya temperament. If somebody is trying to attack some innocent person, I will become like a Kshatriya. Sometimes I may have to earn money. I have to earn money. So that I am a Vaishya. I must know how to handle money. That's a Vaishya guna. So then I may have to do service. I serve my parents. I try to give massages to my father at least once in a week. Massage, the best thing is give massage, back massage, shoulder massage. You can bond very well. So when I do service or skill, if I learn some technical skill, that's all Shudra. I'm a Shudra. So at any given time in life, a simple incident let us take. You are at a traffic signal. So the policeman says you have crossed a red light, you have jumped a red light. If you evoke the Brahmin temperament, you will say sorry, I'll pay the chala. Matter is over. Kshatriya temperament, you start fighting. Vaishya temperament, you try to ask him to reduce the money or bribe that fellow. Shudra temperament, you will try to run away and do something and the problem increases. So within ourselves, all these Janmana Jayate Shudra, Samskarat Dvija, Samskarat Dvija Uchate, Veda Patet Bhaved Vipraha, Brahma Jnane tu Brahmana. Mahabharata. By birth, everyone is a Shudra. If you acquire samskaras, that means refinement, then you are a Dvija, that means twice born. That means you are awake to yourself, you have acquired self-knowledge. Veda Patet Bhaved Vipraha. You can be considered a knowledgeable wise man only after you study the Vedas. Well, you can't study the Vedas, so study the Bhagavad Gita. Brahma Jnane tu Brahmana. Once you acquire Brahma Jnanam, then only you become Brahmana. ये सब तो नाम के ब्राह्मण है बहुत सारे लोग. So this is, please understand, we don't have caste. If anybody asks you, tell them I don't have any caste. There is a jati, kula, gotra, varna. Varna is a psychological typology. Even in America, Brahmins are there. Brahmins are all the lecturers, the advisors. All these are administrators. Administrators are Kshatriyas again. So professors in universities. You know why American education system is so good? 70% of the Nobel laureates are teaching in American universities. And what's happening to our universities? India was the place where the first university was established. 6th century BC, Takshashila. And 5th century AD, Nalanda, Vikramashila. So many universities. These Muslim invaders came and destroyed everything. Right? 6th century BC, of course. Subsequently, they survived. Bhaktiar Khilji, that scoundrel, has destroyed the Nalanda University. Why? He asked, I believe, is there a copy of Quran? No Quran. He destroyed an entire university and we have named a city after him. There is a railway station, Bhaktiyarpur. Do in Israel, do they have a city named after Hitler? What nonsense is this? So, America, 70% of the world's Nobel laureates are teaching. That's why the American universities are so good. And I don't want to say anything because I'll attract some legal action. Horrible. Many Indian universities, American universities say, students of these universities, please don't apply. This is a sad state. Our universities have become a hotbed of political activity. In America, politicians are not allowed to come into the university. Whereas in our universities, education is the last thing. Political activity is what happens all the time. The university is for education, Re Baba, and not for political activity. In fact, Rajiv Gandhi brought down the age from 21 to 18. We should have kept it at 21. Why did he bring it down? For vote bank. By bringing the age down from 21 to 18, he has transformed the universities into political hotbeds. You don't know this. You have to understand this. Okay. So that's about caste we talked about. So Varna, you can choose your Varna.